Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? El día de hoy les traigo un video de una práctica completa, una simulación de entrevista. En esta simulación vamos a cambiar un poquito las preguntas personales y un poquito también las preguntas de la N400, simplemente por mera práctica, porque no vaya a ser que el día de la entrevista el oficial te las hace diferentes y te tome por sorpresa. Entonces vamos a variar un poco. También en este video vamos a incluir subtítulos. Ya saben que a mí no me gusta incluir subtítulos, pero en esta ocasión lo vamos a incluir para que ustedes tengan un apoyo. También traten por favor de no apoyarse mucho en los subtítulos, traten de practicar su oído y practicar también la pronunciación, es lo más importante para que lleguen bien preparados. Ya saben que todos estos videos son absolutamente gratis, lo único que te pedimos es que nos ayudes a darle un like, que lo compartas con personas que están en el proceso, y si estás en el proceso de ciudadanía tienes que estar suscrito a este canal, porque lo único que hablamos aquí del proceso de ciudadanía, te entregamos muchas herramientas que te van a ayudar a llegar bien preparado y tener confianza en ti mismo. También si te gustaría escuchar historias de otras personas que están yendo a sus entrevistas, recuerda seguirnos en nuestra cuenta de Instagram, citizens_ahora. En esta cuenta vienen personas de todos los estados, de todas las oficinas, a contarnos cómo fueron sus experiencias, y la verdad que esto ayuda a que las personas se den una idea. Igual viene alguien a contar en una oficina que a ti te corresponde, ¿no? Muy bien amigos, sin nada más que decir, comencemos con la práctica del día de hoy. Mucha suerte. Hi, please come in. You can put your stuff next to the chair and also please remain standing. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear and affirm that the statements you will give and provide today will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Please take a seat. Did you have to wait a long time in the waiting room? Okay. We're going to begin the interview. During the interview, do not remove your mask for any reason. If you have trouble hearing me, please let me know and I will speak louder, but don't remove your mask. Okay? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Officer Gutierrez, and today I'll be conducting your citizenship interview. Okay? What is your full legal name? What other names have you used? Would you like to change your name? Before we continue, do you have anything to update on your application? Please hand me your permanent resident card, your passport, and your ID. Thank you. Can you please give me the last four of your social security number? How tall are you and how much do you weigh? Did you fill out the application yourself? Who helped you to fill out the application? Was your interview canceled because of the pandemic? Please give me your date of birth. In what city, state, and country you were born? Okay. Where do you learn English? What are the reasons you want to become a U.S. citizen? What makes you qualify to be an American citizen? Thank you. How long have you been a permanent resident? When did you become a permanent resident? How did you become a permanent resident? Okay. Where and how did you apply to become a permanent resident? Okay. Where do you currently live? Please spell the name of your street. What is the address you had before your current one? How long were you living at your previous address? And who lives with you at your current address? Okay. Are your parents U.S. citizens? Do you have a job now? What do you do for a living? Okay. Where is the place of your employment? What are your job duties where you work? Please turn around and tell me what color is the wall behind you. Thank you. How many times have you traveled outside of the United States in the last 5 years? When you travel out of the United States, where do you go? Have you left the United States since you submitted your application? Has anything changed since you submitted your application? What was the last date you traveled out of the United States? In the last 5 years, what are the total amount of days you have spent out of the United States? Are you married, single, or divorced? How many times have you been married? What is the citizenship status of your spouse? What name does your spouse go by? Can you please spell your spouse's name? Thank you. How many children do you have? What are the ages of your children? Okay. What is the citizenship status of your children? Okay. Are you the biological parent of your children? Okay, great. Now we're going to do the civic questions. I'm going to ask you 10 questions. You have to answer correct at least 6 of them. Are you ready? Name one branch or part of the government. What is the capital of the United States? What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? How many U.S. senators are there? In what month do we vote for the president? What is the highest court in the United States? When was the Constitution written? What is the name of the national anthem? When do we celebrate Independence Day? Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? Congratulations, you have approved the civic test. Now we're going to do the writing and reading test. Can you please read the following sentence? Now, can you please write the following sentence? The United States flag is red, white, and blue. The United States flag is red, white, and blue. The United States flag is red, white, and blue. Okay, This is how you write the United States flag is red, white, and blue. Congratulations, you have also approved your writing and reading test. Now, please answer yes or no to the following questions. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Have you ever voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? Why not? Thank you. Do you now have or do you ever had inheritance title in order of nobility from any foreign country? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or being confined into a mental institution? Can you please tell me what is a mental institution? Do you now owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes? Have you ever not filed your federal, state, or local tax return since you become a lawful permanent resident? When was the last time that you filed your taxes? Do you file your taxes by yourself? When you file your taxes, do you have to pay taxes or you receive a refund? Okay. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of or any way associated with the Communist Party? With any other totalitarian party? With a terrorist organization? What is communism? Have you ever advocated either directly or indirectly the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted any person because of race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion? Between March 23, 1933 and May 1945, did you work for, associate in any way with the Nazi government of Germany? Were you ever involved in any way with any of the following? Genocide, torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose, forcing or trying to force someone to have any kind of sexual contact or relations, not letting someone practice his or her religion. Were you ever a member of, or that you ever served in, help, or otherwise participate in any of the following groups? Military unit, paramilitary unit, police unit, self-defense unit, vigilant unit, rebel group, guerrilla group, militia, insurgent organization. What is genocide? Thank you. Were you ever a worker, volunteer, soldier, or did you otherwise ever serve in any of the following? Prison or jail, prison camp, a detention facility, a labor camp, Any other place where people were forced to stay. Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization to use a weapon against any person or threaten to do so? Do you ever self-give or provide weapons to any person, or help another person self-give or provide weapons to any person? Do you ever receive any type of military, paramilitary, or weapons training? What is a weapon? Okay. Do you ever recruit, enlist, conscript, or use any person under 15 years of age to serve in or help an armed force or group? Do you ever use any person under 15 years of age to do anything that help or support people in combat? Have you ever committed, assisted, and committed or attempt to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been arrested, cited, or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? What is cited? Okay. Have you ever been charged with committed, attempting to commit, or assist and commit a crime or offense? Have you ever been convicted of a crime or offense? Have you ever been placed in an itinerant sentencing or rehabilitate program? Have you ever received a suspended sentence, being placed in probation, or being paroled? Have you ever been in prison or jail? What is a prison or jail? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Have you ever sold, smuggled, controlled substance, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time? Have you ever married someone in order to obtain immigration benefits? Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? Have you ever failed to support your dependents or pay alimony? Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States? What is a habitual drunkard? Have you ever given any U.S. government official any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to gain entry or admission into the United States or to gain immigration benefit while in the United States? Have you ever been removed, excluded, or deported from the United States? Have you ever been placed in removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings? Okay. Are removal, exclusion, rescission, or deportation proceedings currently pending against you? Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces? Are you a male who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthday? Okay. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand what is the Constitution? Can you please explain to me what is the Constitution? Okay. And what is the form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is an oath of allegiance? Okay. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combat services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions? Okay, can you please review all the information is correct? If everything is correct, can you sign and print your name? Thank you. Congratulations, you have approved your citizenship interview. Muy bien, ¿cómo te fue con la práctica? Espero que te haya ido excelente. Déjame saber en los comentarios, también déjame saber qué otro video te gustaría que hiciera acerca del tema. Cualquier cosa, dejé estos dos videos para que puedas repasar, ¿verdad? Y te puedas preparar bien. Si tienes tu entrevista esta semana, toda la suerte del mundo, yo sé que tú lo puedes lograr. Síguete concentrando, sigue poniendo todo el esfuerzo y vas a ver que lo logras. Si eres una persona que está esperando, no te desesperes, todo llega por su tiempo. Aquí seguiremos trabajando tú y yo juntos todos los días intensamente hasta que logres tu sueño de hacerte ciudadano. Nos vemos en el próximo video. Chao.